guys, it's smoothie time! And there's a story. There's a story, and there's actually also an accompanying video that is going to be going up, I think, on Rose channel. That is ridiculous. But hold on, I need to take a sip. Our smoothie is awesome. It's so good. It's such a great mix of flavors. But the hilarious thing is that, so this is our first time using this new blender, right? I bought a blender a while back, and then we opened it, and there was a piece missing. And in true lazy people fashion, it took us forever to take it back. So we finally took it back and got a new blender. And this blender, all the pieces are there, works fine, it's great. The one thing that is different from the blenders that both Ro and I have used in the past is how you take the glass container off of the base. So the ones that I have had in the past, you put it in and you click it to the side. That's how you lock it in. No. That's not how this one works at all. So the way that blenders are, for those of you who haven't used blenders very much, I know a lot of people who never use blenders, so this isn't like a slight against you at all. So there's like the glass part, and then there's the part with the blade that screws to the bottom, and then all of that together either clicks in or is just placed, which we found out our blender is just placed onto the base that controls like the speed and all of that sort of stuff. So we put our fancy mixture into this thing, and we're like, this is gonna be so good. And it is, it's great. But so we, God. So we put our fancy mixture in there. We blend it, we take a tiny, we taste test it, and we're like, this is really good. Like, we're actually kind of surprised. We like high-fived, we were so happy. And then we try to take the glass part off of the base. Now, because both of us are very, very used to it being a click-in-place sort of blender, try to click it out of place. Unfortunately, it is not clicked out of place. It is unscrewed from the blade part of the base and lifted up smoothie all over the counter, all over the bottom of the blender, everywhere. Everywhere. It was terrible. It was comical. It was so dumb. It was Ro and I running back and forth in the kitchen going, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? As it's like spilling everywhere. It was awesome. And so I finally grabbed a bowl and I'm just standing there next to the counter like with all of the stuff just falling in the bowl, but a bunch of it had gotten on the carpet already. It was like all over the counters. And then Mike comes out. He's like, what are you guys doing? And we're just standing there like... So he grabs Ro's phone and films us, which is the video that I think is going to be going somewhere. It's going to go on the internet somewhere because it has to. But my goodness. So what fell in the bowl... What fell in the bowl, we put into 2 glasses. And we were like, okay, we'll clean up the rest, but first we need to just take a drink of this. So we cheers, we took the drink, it was great. And then we were like, okay, let's wait to drink the rest until after we've cleaned up everything so that we can really enjoy it. So we're cleaning everything up. And I'm sorry. This is probably not as funny with me explaining it, but it was really funny at the time. So I walk over. I have the dishwasher open. I'm doing all the dishes. I walk over and I go to grab something and my elbow bumps the glasses. The glasses fall into the dishwasher and pour all of their contents onto the dishwasher door. And my leg. It got all over my pants, too. And we were just like... So, after we've gotten done, like, giggling, we cleaned it all up. Cleaned everything. It took forever because there was smoothie on everything. We had to throw... Like, it was just one of those little, like, throw carpets. But we had to throw that into the washing machine. And, you know... So we finally cleaned everything up. We made sure that we disinfected everything because there are ants coming out again. And then we went, okay, let's try that again. And it is the most tentative blender experience I've ever had in my life, was making this smoothie a second time. We put everything in there really carefully. We tested over and over again. We like put it in, took it out, put it in, took it out, put it in, took it out, over and over and over again to make sure that it was going to work. Put everything in there. We like put the top on. We made sure the top was like super secure. We pressed the button. We put like some ice in there. We pressed the button again. We each took a taste test. We were like, okay, it's good. And then we just kind of stood there staring at it. Like, who's going to be the one to possibly ruin this again? We did it right though. We were good. We were like, primo. So we each poured ourselves a glass. We cheersed. We put the rest in the fridge. It was the best ordeal. It was just so great. Because the night had started off with me coming home and Rose saying, hey, do you want to like go out and get a drink? Because we never do that. And I was like, sure, that would be fun. And then she was like, or, we could get a drink over the weekend, and then tonight we should finally try to make a smoothie and just stay in and be healthy. And I was like, that sounds great. So by the time we were done drinking, Ro was like, I wish we had just got a stupid drink. I was like, I know. But at that point we had to commit. Like, we had to try to make this smoothie again, and it was worth it. It's delicious. But my goodness, was it a treat, a festival of lols that happened in our kitchen. By the time we were done, we were like, okay, I'll see you later. Like, coming back into our rooms and just drinking our smoothies alone. But it is great. Put a bunch of, like, there were a bunch of mixed berries and, like, bananas in there, but we also put spinach in there. And it's great. Typically people put spinach in smoothies because you can't really taste it unless you put a lot in there, and that way you're getting all of the vitamins from the spinach. Even if you don't like spinach, you can't taste it, especially with fruit, because fruit has such an overpowering taste. Things to know: if you ever want to make your own smoothies and you don't like spinach, you should put spinach in your smoothie. Just get one of those frozen bags. Ooh, spinach. Put a little bit in there. You're getting all that stuff. It still tastes good. It's good times. Anywho, so that was my story from today. I hope that you enjoyed it, because I didn't. But the ensuing smoothie was great. So, yeah. I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Tell me if you have any funny smoothie stories or good smoothie recipes. That would be great. But yeah. Okay.